Look, I'm not getting my vasectomy reversed again.
All right, we'll talk about it after the show.
For the Late AM show, I'm Jack Roach.
And I'm Jennifer Roach.
Please remember to hit like and subscribe when you hear just what you like. But now, the news. MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell is pouring millions of dollars into his own social media site, which will ban porn and taking the Lord's name in vain. Lindell said a service that bans porn and strong language is an excellent way to lose millions of dollars.
A state-run Iranian TV station cut away from a soccer match over 100 times because one of the referees was a woman wearing shorts. The station said the move caused so much uproar that future matches will exclusively be streamed on Lindell's social media network.
Wait until they get beach volleyball. 2 women have been busted for trying to use a fake $1 million bill at a Dollar General. The women say they got the bill from church, which is the same excuse Mary gave Joseph when she turned up pregnant.
Late AM favorites Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert were the sole representatives to vote against a bill reauthorizing the National Marrow Donor Program. When they asked why they voted against the bill, they each cackled, put on their black hats, and flew away on their brooms.
While we're talking about Boebert, who's definitely a Muppet, she recently tweeted that expanding the Supreme Court is political terrorism, presumably warning Biden that Republicans don't like competition.
It's time to talk about Florida. You know what they say, you can take the girl out of Florida, but damn do I love meth. Florida is among a wave of states passing a particularly disgusting bill banning trans girls from playing sports, but also allowing schools to force a student to a genital inspection if their sex is in question. Matt Gaetz reportedly supports this bill. Hey lawmakers, anytime you're passing a law that includes a provision for fondling minors' dinglings, maybe take a step back and ask, why am I such a pervert? Florida lawmakers also passed a bill in response to the BLM protests, which, I don't know, criminalized protests, I guess. The bill reads like it was written by someone who says, no, some of my best friends are black. We've already covered this under the First Amendment, so I guess whoever wrote it just wanted to see what the inside of the Supreme Court looks like. President Biden announced plans to raise the number of refugees allowed into the U.S. after initially saying he would maintain Trump-imposed limits. Lawmakers rightly pointed out that we didn't elect him to keep Trump policies in place. We elected him to make sure Bernie didn't get a chance to make America socialist. Biden's infrastructure plan hit a snag when Republicans said they oppose any corporate tax hike to fund it. GOP members said corporations exist in America not to improve the country, but to put out sappy commercials during Pride and Black History Months, while also opposing unions and minimum wage increases.
Actor Jaleel White, who played Urkel in Family Matters roughly 1 million years ago when I was a teenager, is launching his own cannabis line called It's Purple. White says the slogans will be, "Did I dab that?" and "Got any weed?" New Zealand announced plans to eliminate smoking by 2025 with a combination of increased cigarette prices, lower nicotine content, and banning anyone born after 2004 from ever buying cigarettes. This is the kind of progressive, common-sense lawmaking that would never fly in America. In the most horrifying headline I saw this week, Kroger is amassing a robot army to battle Amazon and Walmart. The victor will get to enslave its customers to work in their extended warranty call centers and pass the savings on to Wall Street hedge funds. According to a new book, Mitch McConnell blocked Ruth Bader Ginsburg from lying in state in the Capitol Rotunda. McConnell also refused to attend Ginsburg's memorial service, saying he had a busy day ahead of him harvesting organs from immigrant children. After recent tech stock surges, the 8 richest people in the world are now worth a combined $1 trillion. When you add me to the list, they are worth a combined $1 trillion and a sweet Joker poster. Movie director Justin Lin wouldn't rule out the possibility that the Fast and Furious franchise could cross over with Jurassic World, saying, money? Money! Personally, I'd rather see a crossover with Thelma and Louise. Who knows, maybe they can make that jump at the end. A radioactive pond in Florida prompted an emergency when inspectors found a crack in the retaining walls. Officials say that if the pond flooded the area, consequences could include mutant alligators, Walmart shoppers growing even larger Karen haircuts, and a reunion of rock band Creed. But without a bit of irony, ex-President Trump decried cancel culture by calling for boycotts of major corporations who oppose Georgia's racist voting laws. When asked what he thought cancel culture was, Trump replied, I don't know, something Jewish, right? Speaking of Trump, it has come to light that during the final days of his failed 2020 re-election campaign, His fundraising arm tricked donors into turning their one-time donations into recurring ones, sucking his supporters dry. Trump now has to raise more money to pay off all the refunds, turning him into a Ponzi scheme. But on the bright side, strategists say that if he loses enough 20 pounds, he may run for president again, so yay. After Japan's deputy prime minister said the treated water from the Fukushima nuclear power plant was safe to drink, China said, okay, drink it. After having just watched the documentary Godzilla vs. Kong, I beg of him, please don't drink it. That doesn't end well for us.
A Chinese woman brought her son's wedding to a halt when she realized the bride was her own long-lost daughter. However, the daughter's adoptive parents said there was no problem as the groom, her older brother, was also adopted. The couple finished their wedding and moved to Florida, where they will rule as king and queen.
That'd be a real bummer. Happened twice. Scientists have CERN to cool down antimatter by shooting a laser at it. Researchers say the experiment will have great implications for the nature of the universe, including finally uncovering why Khloe Kardashian is famous.
A Tennessee man shot himself while trying on pants in Walmart. Most shocking is that it was an accident, as handguns are designed to protect us from the most dangerous elements in our society, and this guy carried a gun to try on pants at a freaking Walmart. I say problem solved.
An Illinois man was repairing a sidewalk when he uncovered a 9-foot-tall tunnel underneath his home. The man said he wasn't shocked by the discovery, but while exploring, he did find a cache of DVDs of the all-female reboot of the Ghostbusters.
Soon after the state removed the Confederate symbol from its flag, Mississippi Republican Governor Tate Reeves declared April Confederacy Month. Mississippi has such a history of supporting historical losers that the Atlanta Falcons are considering moving there.
Dirty birds!
Rise up!
This Thursday is Earth Day, so we've decided to give you 10 tips on how to celebrate and heal our home planet.
Number 10. Stop using plastic cups and instead drink directly out of your lead-lined pipes.
Number 9. Instead of buying fast food, eat the wild berries that grow above your septic tank.
Number 8. Consider composting your disgusting garbage instead of re-electing it.
Number 7. Cut down on gasoline use by streaming the new Suicide Squad movie instead of walking out on it in theaters.
Number 6. Turn off your lawn sprinklers and instead pave over your front yard.
Sounds good. Number 5. In the cooler months, open your windows and enjoy our quickly warming climate.
Number 4. For our American viewers, do your mass shootings with those bullets that contain flower seeds.
Schools would look so pretty. Number 3, reduce electricity by emailing your coworkers a photo of you paying attention instead of pretending to on Zoom meetings.
Number 2, heat your home by burning overdue bill notices from your doctor and landlord.
And finally, number 1, grow your own weed instead of driving over to buy it from teachers struggling to raise money for classroom supplies.
There you have it.
Well, that's all the news for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Jennifer, tell them all about the audio version.
If you don't want to look at our faces but still want to hear what we had to say, you can find the audio-only versions of this show wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
And your least favorite ones. I'm looking at you, Smartless. Until next week, guys, stay safe, stay sane, and have a great morning. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Look, I just don't want more kids. Why don't you have your boyfriend knock you up if you're so concerned about it?
It's just, snip, snap, 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 snap. I want you to be able to say that.